Hello and welcome to today's Wellness Wednesday for World Peace broadcast. That's a temporary name. Maybe it might become permanent. Let me know what you think of the title. So what on earth am I doing now? World Peace. Well, if you watched last week, you'll understand why I'm speaking about world peace, because I was inspired after watching a TV program with Brian Cox. And I spoke about the link between world peace, space, travel and health. And then at the weekend, if you've read my email this morning, at the weekend I had an even more expansionist causing a number of events happen, because I was at a seminar all weekend with the amazing Roger James Hamilton. So look up Roger James Hamilton, and he's an amazing guy. So today's onward mission. Now, I really firmly believe that if everybody would start taking more care of their most precious asset, which I think is beyond health, it's actually the mind. If you all look after your minds, you're going to have maybe 20 years of extra amazing health. And maybe you'll be at more peace. And if you're at peace, then just maybe you know someone in a position of power and you can influence them to be more peaceful in their power by encouraging them to be healthier. So what is today's topic? Today's topic, well, it's a little bit about toxicity. It's about cleaning up your own environment and a couple of simple things that you can do. Now, how many years ago? A few years ago, I did a video talking about something called Astaxanthin and vitamin D3. Some of you may have watched it. Hello Yvonne, hello Kath, hello Ellie, hello Hans. Sorry if you're watching this on YouTube later, this was originally done on Facebook. Now, Astaxanthin is a really cool chemical. It's a phytonutrient. It is found naturally in shellfish and also various kinds of algae. If something's pink, like flamingos, not that you're going to be eating very many flamingos or salmon, natural salmon that is, not farmed salmon. Farmed salmon have a dye injected in them to cause them to go pink. But in the natural world, with astaxanthin, it's found in algae and it acts as a sunblock for those algae, so or the bacteria. So you actually can see sometimes bacteria on snow and it's pink and it looks like blood sometimes. That's because of the astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is a really powerful sunblock for individual cells, and when you get it in your own body, it's also a very powerful sunblock because it gets into your skin. But it has many benefits. Okay, Brian Bambo says the krill sound like the baddies of Star Trek. The krill. So, why is astaxanthin amazing? Why does it seem to have anti-inflammatory properties? It's so important for the brain. It seems to have immune properties, anti-cancer properties. Well, it's all because of the cell membrane. So, here's my picture of a cell, and a cell membrane is made up of two layers of fat, basically. So think cholesterol, for instance. So, I'm going to do a close-up here in a moment. So is it any wonder that a latest study has found that the people who eat more fat, who get at least 30% of their calories from fat, live longer? And if you get more than 40 or 47% of your calories from carbohydrates, you'll live less. So eat more fat, less carbohydrates, but try and make them good quality fats. Okay, so here's a close-up of a cell membrane, all right? And basically, these are called phospholipids here. So again, think cholesterol, think fat. And what astaxanthin does, astaxanthin kind of gets in there like that into the cell membrane, and it acts as an antioxidant. And you've probably all heard about antioxidants. Antioxidants are basically, they stop your body from rusting. It's much more complicated than that. You don't want to take too many, you want to take enough. But astaxanthin is something that actually seems to get between the cell membranes, and it acts as an intramembrane antioxidant. So it keeps the membranes of your cells healthy. And this is important for about 1 billion reasons, because I'm pretty certain you want every single cell in your body to be healthy. You want your eye cells to be healthy. Yes, astaxanthin gets into the eyes. It seems to even work in the same way as a glaucoma drug in keeping the pressure down in your eyes. Astaxanthin gets into your skin, it gets into your brain. It protects all of your cells. Now, I used to just take astaxanthin in summer for the sun blocking effects, but I also knew it had lots of other effects. For your skin, you want to take between 2 and 4 milligrams a day. But we also know that you start to get a really powerful anti-inflammatory effect at 8 milligrams a day. So 8, 10, 12 milligrams a day. But because it protects the cells, I'm thinking I might actually just start taking it throughout the entire year. So what else does it do? Well, because it keeps the cell membrane intact, it helps protect your cells from toxic assault on the outside, but it also allows toxins to escape. Because if your cell membrane isn't working properly, it can actually keep toxins inside your cells, which means increased chance of inflammation, cancer, that kind of nasty thing. And you don't want all this shit happening in your brain. So astaxanthin helps protect the cell membranes no matter where they are. And it's also really massively important to protect the cell membranes of your mitochondria. Your mitochondria, tiny little things, live inside your cells. Well, they are part of your cell. They're the things that produce the energy. But the thing about a mitochondria cell membrane is you have one membrane, but then you have another membrane on the inside. So mitochondria have 2 cell membranes, and they're much more delicate than these. So it's really important that all of your cell membranes are looked after. And as I said, astaxanthin helps protect them, but you also need lots of these good phospholipids. So you need lots of good quality fats to actually make the cell membranes in the first place. And this is why krill oil is a really good thing to take along with astaxanthin. So with every couple of milligrams maybe of astaxanthin, take a small capsule of krill oil, which might be 200 milligrams, might be 450 milligrams. But you can take 1,000-2,000 milligrams of krill oil a day if you want to, quite happily, any small capsules, because krill oil itself does contain a tiny amount of astaxanthin, but not enough therapeutically. And there are other things in krill oil that you don't find in fish oil that are much, much more absorbable, and they all link together to help make really healthy cell membranes. So it's a really good way to make yourself healthier, to help decrease toxicity, to protect yourself against toxicity, to make your brain work a little bit more peacefully. Now, if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, then you're maybe not going to want to take krill oil. So the best alternative is hemp oil, because it contains a range of different fats that are in the right ratios for creating healthy cell membranes. And in fact, if you're not a vegetarian or a vegan, on top of krill oil, take hemp oil. If you're really sick, really tired all the time, good combination, astaxanthin, krill oil and hemp oil. Okay, all right, so thank you very much for watching. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about today, just world peace, cleaning up the act of the world, and eat more good fat, and live long and prosper, everyone. Be well and promote world peace. Oh yes, that's the other thing. This weekend, I remembered or rediscovered when I was looking up some stuff about world peace, next Thursday, the 21st of September, is International World Peace Day. So remember that, spread the word. 21st of September every year since 1984, I think, the UN set it up, International World Peace Day. So I'm going to be talking more about that over the next week. Peace.